I'm going live. I'm going live. Oh. Hello. All right, you guys. Um, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How you guys doing? Actually, first of all, I want to say I like doing this. I like getting up in the morning and like filming some little motivational stuff for you guys. I feel like it not only gets me going, but it can help anybody else out there in the world. So I like the fact that, this kind of gets me moving in the morning time before I start my day. So um, today I want to talk about the topic of stop being nice to people who don't deserve it. And, oh, there's an update. And I bring this topic to you guys because I experienced this my own self, where you were constantly nice to somebody, or you're constantly giving too much of yourself to someone who doesn't deserve it. And it doesn't matter how much. I feel like my glasses are going to give you guys, are my glasses giving you guys like a glare? Because I like want to wear them because I can kind of see you a little bit better, but I don't want to wear them if they're going to be distracting, because I know before when I wore them there was a glare in the on the video, so I don't want to wear them if it's going to give you a glare. But anyways, so when you're just too accepting of, I'm gonna have to look at that later, sorry, my computer's distracting me. When you're giving too much of yourself to somebody who is not deserving, okay, and no matter what you do, you may be the most kindest person, you give a lot of yourself, you give a lot of that open communication, you try coming at it every way possible, but yet that person doesn't get it. They don't get it. They don't accept it. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't work. And that can lead to the next step of you just running yourself down in the ground. Running yourself down in the ground. And by that, I mean you're not getting anything back. And we talked about the law of attraction. We talk about being positive and keeping positive people in your life in a couple of my other morning videos. And so this ties into that, because if you're constantly trying to give to someone who is not either receiving or they're just taking, that's doing nothing for you. That's doing nothing for you, for your growth, for just you as a person, as a being. That's doing nothing for you. So you have to, and like I say, surround yourself with people who give you something and don't just take from you or drain from you. Okay. I'm not saying be a bitch. I'm not saying be completely rude, but you have to learn to protect yourself. Like I said, protect your energy, protect you as a being. You have to come first. Okay, you can't continue to put people, especially those who are not deserving, who don't understand it, who don't give a fuck. Yes, I'm cursing, sorry. But that's just the reality of it. We're all grown on here. Those who just don't give a fuck about you, why constantly give? Why constantly give? Now, they usually say, kill them with kindness, or, be super nice to them, because you never know, they may turn around. And I mean, I'm not going to say that doesn't work. That does work in some cases. Like if somebody is being super rude, sometimes all they need, or if somebody's not getting it, all you need to do is smile at them. And usually like that, somebody will feel your energy and they'll twirl around, and, they'll kind of change how they act towards you. Oh, sorry, my phone is going off. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but anyways, so yeah, so it's just yeah, and things like that. It's like, okay, all right, I get it. You can be nice to somebody and that can change their whole day around. But at the same time, you have those people where it doesn't matter what you do, it's not going to make them happier, it's not going to make them treat you better, it's not going to make nothing's going to change. You're going to consistently give to somebody, and they're going to just drain you, and you're going to be left empty and feeling like shit and crap. So what's the point? Okay, so you have to stop giving to people who do not give you back exactly what you put out. Okay, stop doing that shit. Just stop. you're gonna go, you're gonna cry your eyes out, you're gonna go, you're gonna be sad. And it, a lot of time, it has nothing to do with you. Okay, and I want to say that too, because I think a lot of times we internalize a lot of stuff, like, well, especially as women, we internalize them. We're like, well, maybe I can make that person feel better, or make that person feel, happy, or maybe I can nurture or care for them. And a lot of times, it don't matter how much you nurture, how much you care, how much you step forward. It has nothing to do with you. And until that person makes a change on their own end, they will never, ever, ever, ever to be able to receive what you have to give. Do you hear me on this one? Okay. And it doesn't take until they change, and like after they change, and usually this is like years later or something, and they're like, ah, now I get it. And that's when you get people from the past coming back to you, stepping in your life like, I didn't get what you were saying before, but now I get it. I was being an asshole, and all you were trying to do was to love me. Or I was being an asshole, and you were just trying to help me, and I just couldn't get it in my head. I just couldn't get there. I just didn't understand it. And if you guys all, we all dealt with that, where you had somebody come back and apologize. I know I've had somebody come back and go, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. I was an asshole before. I couldn't really, I didn't get what you were saying beforehand. Like, I get that too. Oh, you guys, see, I went smaller. See, I'm trying to get over my coffee addiction. I'm sorry, but they got a hold on me. Like, I don't know what it is. I'm a coffee crackhead. Yeah. I'm a coffee crackhead. Hello, my name is Eunice, and I'm a coffee crackhead. But anyway, so you guys just make sure you guys are taking care of yourself, and that you are number one. And you have to, like I say, put it as, don't use that as a self-validation, because I feel like that's using that as a self-validation. If you are trying to make somebody feel better, or trying to make somebody feel good all the time, and nothing is giving in for them, or just stop being so nice to people who don't deserve it, and you're just trying to validate your own self. It doesn't work like that. It does not work. Like I said, a lot of times it has nothing to do with you. It has to do with them, and they have to figure that out. They have to figure it out for themselves. They have to figure out what works for them, what doesn't work for them. That's their own personal issue. It has nothing to do with you. Okay? I'm trying to think if I should give you guys a story time. Give you guys a story time. Give you guys a story time. Maybe I'll add a story time onto this, because it's going to be a little bit of a short live. Usually my lives are like 20 minutes in the morning, but whatever. So let's see. Should I give you guys a story time? What's a good story time that I can kind of pinpoint this to? I'm trying to think of a good one. I can't even think this morning. More coffee. Power up. No, it's lame. I'm trying to think of a good one. Okay. So I knew somebody who was in a relationship. This is ages ago. Okay. And it just seemed like, when that person, hold on, what did you say? So, hey Bliss, how you doing, girl? So I agree, you can be nice to people, and sometimes they were what in the world? Oh, by the time I read it, it like fades away. And sometimes they were that as being a weakness. Yeah, they do. You know what? And that too. I completely agree with you on that one. A lot of times people see you, and they see that you're super duper nice, like, and they just think of you as a speed bump or a doormat, or a freaking like $5 discount or something. Like, I kid you not, or a coupon, like, with no exclusions. Like, I just feel like when I don't know where I come up with these things, I promise you, but it's true. And I've personally, like I said, I have experienced this. I am not immune. I am the most caring and giving person out there. I will give you, if I'm ride or die for you, if I'm loyal, I will give you 110% of my ass. Maybe I should reword that. I will give you 110% of myself. And a lot of times people take full advantage of that. They see that as a weakness. Like, okay, she's super giving. She's super open. She's super this, super that. Well, maybe I can get away with just about everything. And they will push your limits and they will test that. And that's the reason why you need to know where you stand and how much you will fucking take. Because I'm cursing this morning. Something's in this coffee. um so maybe it's just the other foot. I'm a Gemini, you guys. I'm a Gemini. All right, so maybe the other foot dropped this morning. Okay, because with this topic I feel like I have the good twin and I have the other twin that don't take no shit, and I feel like with this topic the other twin has dropped his foot. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you a Gemini, let me know, because hey, I think the other twin has stepped in real quick when it comes to this subject. Because I just, you know, when you are super nice and people see that as a weakness, they will run all over you. And if you have no boundaries, man, they're placed about it. They never like you again. You know what? It can go two ways, girl. Bliss, it can go two ways. Either they're going to be like, oh shit, I can't mess with her the way that I thought I could mess with her. And they don't mess with you again because they know that they tried you and it didn't work. I've been there too. When they try you, they're like, oh, let me see how far I can go. And then if you're like, oh, hell no, I don't take that shit. And they're like, oh, wait, okay. And then you have the other ones that are like, and they don't mess with you again. And then you have other ones that are like, oh, okay, well then, you know, all right, I'm not going to go there with her, but I'm going to respect her. Okay, she don't take that shit, but I'm going to mess with her. You know, we still going to be cool, but I know where my boundaries are. You know, it can go either way. You have those that are like, oh, well, she's not the type I can get over on, or he's not the type that I can get over on and do what I want to them. So I'm just going to go and find somebody who's easier for me to get over on. That's usually how that goes. And I've been in that situation too. The moment that you put the up, like, I'm not the one, don't mess with me, then girl, I'm telling you, then that you get to see who are the ones who will respect that and stick around, and then you have the other ones who are like, no, I can't deal with that, and they'll probably go try to find somebody that they can, you know, get over on, who they can treat like a doormat. Because some people, they just need that. They need to feel like they have some type of power somewhere, and treating other people crappy is usually how they get their power. It's sad, but it's true. Sad, but it's true. Girl, sad, but it's true. And I feel like people like that have their own sense of weakness. You know, you need to feel like you're empowered, or you need to feel, you put down other people or make them feel like shit, or walk all over them to make yourself feel better about it. Like, what kind of person are you? What kind of issues do you have? What kind of mommy daddy issues do you have? I'm just playing. Yeah, I don't know what's up with me this morning. I definitely think that the twin has dropped the other foot. I do know, oh, my phone is up here. I was going to check my phone. I do know that I think the new moon, I don't know if it hit already. If you guys are into astrology, I don't know. I've been into astrology lately. But this morning is definitely a different vibe for me. I'm just like kind of out there today. I don't know what's going on. Like, this live is going to be real live. Real live. But nah, y'all. That's just how I feel about that. Like, don't let people walk all over you. Have a voice. Say something. Do something. Make a difference. You know, put up a barrier. Have some type of respect. Because I always say too, you treat other people how to treat you. You know, if you allow people to get away with disrespecting you, they're gonna disrespect you. They're gonna take that. They're gonna walk all over you. They're gonna do whatever the freak they want to. See, I caught myself. They're going to do whatever the freak they want to do. Okay, so you got to teach other people how to treat you. You know, you got to, when you get something that arises at that moment and you're not with it, you got to let them know, now, try again. Astrology is real. Is that what you said, Bliss? Hey, I love me some astrology though. I've been super mad into astrology. I've always been into like tarot. I've always been into all of that. I actually want to get me a deck of tarot cards. I really want to like get into tarot. I am all for it. I don't know if you guys are like big into tarot or astrology, but if you guys are big into tarot and astrology, I get lost in background. We have to start putting ourselves first before we can be any good to others. You have another good point, Bliss. Girl, where have you been? Man, you have to be, I totally agree with that. Let me read what you said one more time. It keeps fading away. Why? Before we are good to others. Yeah, we gotta be good to ourselves before we are good to others. How can someone broken be good to somebody else? Or I always say that too in relationships. How can you be broken and looking for love if you don't know how to love yourself? How can you go to somebody else and expect them to love you if you can't love yourself? That makes no sense. I feel like you have to be a whole being inside first before somebody else can come along and can love you. You know, because some people are looking for love, but they don't even love themselves. Like you don't even know who you are. You don't even know who you are as a being. Let me talk about something else. Let's mesh this into another side. I was watching Shannon Body. Her name is Shan Body, I think, here on YouTube. I don't know if you guys know who she is, but she is like sex education, dating, relationships. Her name is Shan Body. Let me see if I can probably try to link her video or her YouTube in the chat. My computer's doing an update right now, but it's Shan Body. I think it's SHANBODY. Shan Body, I believe, is her YouTube name. And I was watching the video the other day of her and her open relationship. And the thing about her and her partner, one thing that I have to say that I can really stand 100% by with them is that they know who they are and what they want. They know for a fact they have an open communication. They know that they're both what they both want. They don't mind having an open relationship. They're very straightforward about that, but they know what they want. Okay? Unlike you have somebody in a relationship that is, you know, maybe just they're not in an open relationship. It's just two people. They don't know what they want. They don't love themselves. They don't know what they want. They're not honest with one another. But the fact that they're just in that video when she was talking about her open relationship with the guy that she's her partner, there was like, you knew when you watched that, they know both what they want. They're very open with each other. And it was a real relationship, regardless of the fact that it's open. I mean, if you want to have an open relationship, whatever floats your boat, that's your decision. Because a lot of people, even if they have an open relationship, a lot of people who don't have open relationship don't have that realness of knowing what they want and that communication. But they're doing stuff behind each other's backs. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, you got to know who you are or what you want or who you are as a being and love yourself first before you try to even step into a relationship and be with somebody else. Or, you know, or try to look for love and the fuck? Like, you don't even know what love is because you don't even love yourself. All right. Oh yeah, and then the astrology. I got all caught up in that. Yeah, so I was saying I'm into like astrology and I want to get like some tarot cards. I'm just really into it. It's just something that I've always been into, and I always think like the new moon and was it sun rising, like all that stuff just really intrigues me. I watch, if you guys want to know a couple of like the tarots that I watch on here that I like. I love the quietest revolution. If you guys ever watch her, the quietest revolution, she's a Gemini too. I love her readings. I love like when she does talks, like her lives. She has an amazing personality. I just love her. Another person that I like to watch is Intuitive Pathways. Intuitive Pathways. Those are probably the only two tarot readers that I watch. Have you ever done an open relationship before? No, I've never done an open relationship before. Sip my tea. No, I've never done an open relationship before. But when I watched Shan Body's open relationship video, it made me think a little bit though. It definitely made the wheels turn because I'm like, everybody thinks about the fact that, okay, you know, you're supposed to not have an open relationship. Okay, you're supposed to just be with one person and that's the way that it's going to be. Reality, okay? Because I think of things from both ends. Reality is, it happens. People are going to look. And if you watch that video, he even said, you know, you can have a guy who's with a woman for years and she may not let him touch, but he can look. But he may look and he may look and he may look and he may look. One day he's going to touch. You get what I'm saying? So in that part of it too, it's like, if you do decide to have an open relationship, I think in that type of relationship, communication is key and being honest is key. So that opens up that door of, if you're interested in somebody else, just come talk to me about it. And there's no sneakiness, there's no hiding or anything behind it. Unlike if you have a regular relationship, they're not going to come and talk to you about the fact that they're eyeballing another chick. They're not going to talk to you about the fact that they're eyeballing another man. They're not going to talk to you about that. They're going to keep that under wraps. And then eventually if they step out, usually they're going to step out behind your back and they're not going to say anything. Because if they come to you and go, you know what, honey, I've been really looking at this girl at my job, you know, the secretary, she looks damn good, you know, your wife is going to be pissed. So you're not going to come and talk to your wife like that. And the thing about it, I think as human beings too, we get so, I don't know what it is. Like, I think a part of us needs to be put in reality. That is the truth. Your husband may look at something else. That's just human nature. So to sit up here and be like, oh no, he can never look at nothing else walking the streets. You can look outside of your eye, but better not ever not see me watching it, you know, and then you're upset because your husband's watching porn or something. Like, is that, well, we all look, but it's about discipline or not. Discipline. It can be about discipline. Now, I'm not going to sit up here. I'm not going to say that there has never been anybody that has never, ever, 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 ever stepped outside the relationship. There probably has been somebody who has never stepped out the relationship and only been with a woman once. The one woman that they have in their life, they've probably only been with her. But the thing about looking, okay, because looking turns into other stuff. It could be discipline. You could have very good discipline. But do you think it's in human nature for us to just, you know what? You got me over here thinking, hey girl, I like you this morning. I like you. I think, is that even a word? I don't think I have, I don't even know if that's a word. Why am I, what's going on this morning? I need a rest. That's what it is. I've been working a lot, you guys. So, discipline. I just think human nature, the way that we are set up, and I'm just going based off of multiple things that I have seen and heard. Multiple things that it's like the forbidden fruit. In a way, if you're constantly told, or you constantly know, like, okay, I can't go there with her, or I can't look at her and I only can look at this. I don't know. I think sometimes that can entice somebody to look elsewhere. You get what I'm saying? And that's the other part of it. You can have discipline. I'm not saying that that's not true. Somebody can be really extremely disciplined, like they can, but you know, how many cases of discipline have we seen? I mean, just think about everything that we have saw and you have heard. I got multiple stories how, you know, guys have stepped out on their women, married women. I don't know if you guys can hear my phone, but it's going off. Somebody's texting me. But I mean, you could have discipline. You could. I'm not saying that's not a possibility, but then you have that other side of the spectrum where it's some people want to have their options too. Or what's that Trey Songz song, Cake? Ain't that what you're supposed to do? Hey, have your cake and eat it too. But my thing is this though, right? I think a lot of times, if you're going to step out and, because this is what happens too a lot of times. People will cheat, right? Let's say like it's a husband and wife. Somebody will cheat, step out on their relationship, okay? Don't know how we went from talking about, oh, what's bliss? Bliss, you got me talking about this topic. But some people would cheat, or, oh, okay, what am I trying to say? A woman or somebody would cheat, step out of their relationship, right? Step out of their relationship and they would cheat. They won't say anything to their lover or their husband or wife about it. They'll keep it under wraps, right? They get caught up. Okay, they get caught up, then they come back together, they don't want to cheat, whatever, but then the other person feels some type of way, so they may step out. of the relationship, cheat, get caught up. So now you just have two people who just want to go out and just cheat, right? So what do you think? In that case, do you think y'all should just have an open relationship? If you guys want to, but you guys love each other, but you guys want to be with other people, why not just be real and say, you know what? I want to be with somebody. I want to be with other people. Oh, you too? I want to be with, oh, you want to be with somebody else? Me too, me too. Okay, so we can, have that open dialogue and have that conversation. Why just be sneaky behind each other's back? But you know that you guys are doing it. Because I feel like that invites a lot of nasty shit into the relationship. It brings in drama. It can bring STDs in. It can bring in a bunch of unwanted shit. If you guys are just honest with each other, that's what you want. I mean, you could be swingers. I mean, don't Jada and Will do it? I mean, y'all could be swingers. I mean, just be real. I think it's just the honest communication of, it's okay. Okay? If you see something else that you like, and I see something else that I like, and we come together and we talk about it and decide that we want to have an open relationship, that's y'all marriage. That's whatever you guys want to do, but just have open communication. Communication is key, and I say that a lot of times. Communication is definitely key. You got to have open communication. But it says, as long as you are not emotionally invested in another person, you should be all right with just looking. I think cheaters should be with each other. You think cheaters should be with each other? You know what? And that invested in each other's, as long as you are not emotionally invested in a person, you should be all right with just looking. You know what, too? Sometimes emotions can clog a lot of stuff. My thing is this. Emotions get in the way of a lot of your thinking. I know that personally, Sometimes I think it's best, instead of getting emotional, to push away. It's okay to get emotional. I'm not saying don't pay attention to how you feel emotionally. You definitely have to validate your feelings emotionally. That's just a proper way of healing. But you have to push away from the table, and you have to kind of think of stuff from a realistic point. Okay? You may find out, oh, my husband has been cheating on me constantly over and over again. And you may go into this whole rant where you start crying, you become really emotional, and you can't figure out why he's been cheating on me and why it constantly happens. And emotionally, it's not gonna get you anywhere. I feel it's okay to be emotional, but you gotta really think about why is he cheating on me? Do you and you gotta ask these questions. I think the best thing to do is sit down and have a conversation and put the emotions on the back burner for a moment and have that conversation with that person. Like, what are you looking for? Why are you cheating on me? Do you want to be with somebody else? Is there something in the bedroom that you're not experiencing? Is there something with me you're not experiencing? Because usually that's what it is. Either it's something that they're looking for they're not getting at home. And that's a conversation that needs to be had, But if you're screaming and yelling and crying and all of that, it's not getting to the root point of what's going on, because emotions are in the way of what you really need to be doing. Now, I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying you don't need to talk about that and have your emotions. It's fine to cry. It's fine to be upset. But you have to push away from the table for a moment and really have that conversation and get down to the nitty gritty of, what are you looking for? Oh, you're really into men. That's what you like? Well, I'm sorry, sweetheart. This is not no bisexual swingers. Like, I'm not going to be having you with another man. That's just reality. I'm putting out the reality, you guys. That's just reality. 2017, people's husbands be out there with drag race. Girl, it gets ugly. But I feel like when you have that open, honest communication, not being so emotional up front, that can get down to the end root of stuff, and you can really get your answers and really figure out what you want to do next. What did you say? I agree. Those kind of people are built to play games or have open relationships or be swingers. What kind of people? As in the people who decide to have an open relationship? Which ones? I mean, my thing is this. I think this, though. People can say what they want about those who decide to have an open relationship or those who are swingers. People can say what they want. Like I said, I think personally for me, people who have open relationships or who are swingers, at least they have that honesty within their relationship. Because people are cheating on their husbands and their wives behind their backs, and they don't have that open relationship where you can go to your spouse and be like, hey, I like this in the bedroom. No, you're going out behind your wife or your husband's back and you're sleeping with multiple people. But if you have an open relationship and you're a swinger, at least your partner knows, hey, I like to step outside of the relationship, and that person knows that. And that's that open communication. But it's not forcing, though. An open relationship has to be a mutual thing. It can't be forced. That's one thing about open relationship. It cannot be forced. It has to be a mutual thing. Like, this is what I want. Because if the other person doesn't feel the same way, you're not going to have an open relationship. Either you guys divorce or break up. It's not going to work. Yeah, it definitely depends on the other person regardless. Because if you and your wife, right, are both cheating on each other, and you both sit down and have a conversation like, well, I like this and you like that. Well, why don't we just have an open relationship? And you guys both agree about that. Like, okay, we'll become swingers, or okay, we'll have an open relationship, and that works for you guys. Then it's a deal. You guys will just have an open relationship. But if one person is like, no, I don't want that, and then the other person's like, well, I do want that, it's not gonna work. You guys are gonna have to go your separate ways. It's just not gonna work. It just takes communication. Communication is key. But not too many people are honest about their feelings and what they want. A lot of people will just run around behind people's back. They're not upfront with what they want. And that's truth. Pound truth. They don't tell you, they don't come to you and go, I want to try this, or, oh, I'm not feeling appreciated by you in the marriage, or, I'm missing out on this. No, they just run out behind your back and find something else, and then next thing you know, you both are running around each other's back cheating and doing all types of shit, but you guys are not coming together and having that open-ended communication where it's like, well, I want this and I want that. But I do know most men, although they may look, most men don't like to share their women with anyone. True. Right? You do have some men who don't want to share their women with anyone, but yet they run around behind the women's back and they do cheat. But let her go and cheat with somebody and he's going to be upset. He is going to be devastated, crying in the corner somewhere. It's not a one-way street. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Well, you can in a way if you have an open relationship. But it can't be like that. It can't be, oh, well, I can go out there and I can cheat and run around behind your back and do whatever I want. Unless, okay, let's flip it. Because I'm able to look at stuff from all perspectives, okay? Unless the women don't care. And the women is like, yeah, that's fine. You can go ahead and you can do that. Like, I don't really want to be with anybody else. I just want to be with you. So it's fine. Go ahead and run around behind my back. And I mean, unless she's fine with that. Then again, you have those as well. So, I mean, hey. Personally, I don't agree with cheating, swinging, or having an open relationship because women are receivers. You don't want all those men up in the cool. And that's your personal opinion, and that's perfectly fine. That's your personal opinion. And a lot of people do feel like that. A lot of people do feel like, you shouldn't have an open relationship because it'll cause too many issues. But to each his own. Everybody has different things that work for them. And like I said, the thing with me and open relationships that I feel personally that I really like is the fact they have open communication. They're because I mean, even if, now think of it this way, Bliss, even if, let's say, you don't believe in swingers or open communication, but yet the wife is on the side sleeping with like 5 different men, she still got more than one man up in her cool. And she's married, and she got kids, and she got a whole house, but she on the side giving it up to doing all types of shit on the outside. Unlike with an open relationship or swingers, you know for a fact that that's what your woman likes. That you know where she's going. You know who she's with. She's honest with you. You know what? Tonight I'm going to go out with this guy, and it may go down like that. But you're not at home worrying about thinking that your wife is at work, but she's on the side doing something else with you know what I mean? So I mean, it's the same thing. All the different spirits entering inside the woman. Communication is ultimate key. Um, Communication is the ultimate key, and I do agree. She must be a mental. She is doing, girl. Okay. Let's put it like this, girl. There are so many people out there that do that. You know, like, let's be real. You know, you swinger or no swinger, open relationship or no open relationship, people cheat. People cheat. So the question narrows it down to: would you? Oh, sorry, my phone is ringing. Okay, hold on. If she's sleeping around town behind her man back, so my thing is this: what's worse? You coming to your man and going, you know what? I'm interested in somebody else. I want to have other options, and you know, I'm just being real and honest with you. Communication, one. Okay, I'm gonna just act like I'm the woman, okay? Communication. Let's start off with communication, one, all right? You know what? You know, babe, like, I just really been wanting something else to spice up my life or spice up my sex life, you know, like, you know, I just been eyeballing this guy, and, you know, like, I had the urge to, you know, approach him and really be with him, you know? I'm just saying, you know. And then the guy is like, thank you for being honest with me, you know, like, I've been eyeballing another woman too, you know, like, there's been another woman, you know, and I just really wanted to, you know, try that and see how that works for us, you know. I'm like, oh, and I'm the girl, you know, do you think we should do that? I don't know, this is gonna go all bad, but you guys get what I'm saying though, right? Like, if she was to come out or he was to come out and be honest with each other and have that honest communication, and they both agreed that yes, oh, we love each other, but we want something else to bring into the relationship, being swingers or open relationship, whatever it may be, and they both agree with that. What's wrong with that? It's open communication. Flip side, right? You have the other woman, right? Oh, baby, I'm working late tonight. I'm not gonna be home tonight. You know, the kids and everything, dinner's cooked, but I'm gonna be out late working. And then I may just go grab some drinks with friends or something after, you know, like, you know, don't worry about it. She goes outside, hops in the car, or rides off and go meet some guy at a restaurant doing other shit, and they, you know, go into a hotel room and she's doing all types of stuff with him while her husband's at home thinking she's somewhere else. That to me is the worst. I don't care. That to me is the worst. When you start lying and running behind the back and doing shit, that is the worst. When you are upfront about how you feel and you are upfront with somebody, that's being real with yourself and with that other person, and that gives the other person an option. When you are running around behind somebody's back, you're not giving that person an option. You're doing what you want because you're doing what you want. Am I not being real, or am I not being real? What you say, Bliss? Let me see. Hold on. It's all words, but I had to choose. It would be better to tell him up front. That would be interesting, but that if you're interested in sleeping with someone else. Exactly. Upfront communication is the best way to be. And if that person does not agree, that gives them the option to either you guys are going to break up or you guys are going to get to the root of what you are looking for. Because let's be real, I think a lot of times we try to stay in a box or in a bubble about how things are supposed to be. I think that's where when we get things like open relationships, or we get things like swingers, or things like that are not supposed to be what this is or what's in this box, then we get people saying, oh, you're not supposed to do that, but yet you run around your husband's back having sex with somebody else over there. Like, you're not being real with him or being upfront. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, let's be honest. Honest communication is key. At least the swingers or the open, they're able to come to their partner and go, hey, this is what I want. Can we do that? Is that okay with you? Are you down for that? And that person can have that open communication with you as well. As long as, like I told you, when I was watching Shane Body's interview with her partner, their communication was so open and so fluid. And I was like, that's how relationships should be. But it's not how it is. A lot of people don't say exactly how they feel. They run behind around each other's backs, cheating and doing all types of shit, but they're not real with their partner. Because they don't want their partner to judge them, or they don't want to lose their partner. But what's the point in having a partner if you can't be real with them? If you can't be honest and open with them about what you want, then what's the point? Honestly, what's the point? Because I feel like if you can't talk to him about that, what else can you not talk to him about? You know, but everybody wants to live in this picture perfect relationship, picture perfect society, picture perfect everything, or it's supposed to be one way. Says who? When you have people who have way different relationships that are way more successful than what the standard is supposed to be. I'm just being real, y'all. Just being real. Just being real, you know? And so I'm not against open relationships at all. Obviously, you guys can probably tell I'm not against it. Like, if you want an open relationship, that's what works for you. And I can see why it would work for you if that's the case. What the heck is my computer doing? I think Windows had an update of some sort. But yeah, y'all. So that's just like, that's just that, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I think a lot of people get so upset, or they're so, and I think too, honestly, a lot of times when people are when somebody steps out of the relationship, right? Excuse me. When somebody steps out of the relationship, I think that there is already some type of communication that was off in the beginning. There was something that wasn't being spoken about. Obviously, because that person stepped out of the relationship. There was something else that was being fulfilled elsewhere that wasn't being fulfilled at home. You know? So, what sidebar? Well, sidebar. You know what I mean? So, that's just that, y'all. That's exactly how I feel. You know, people get married under God all the time. People get married under God and they still go and they cheat on their spouse or cheat on their marriage. So, hey. Guys in skinny jeans. I would never date a guy with skinny jeans. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. A guy in skinny jeans? Nah. You know what? And I think maybe because, well, I'm 29, y'all. So I'm from that time where guys didn't wear skinny jeans back then. They were wearing like baggy jeans with the big old shirts, you know? And I don't know. It's just, I don't really, yeah, they didn't wear skinny jeans. They wear them tighter than women now. Yeah, they do. I mean, to each his own. If you want to wear skinny jeans, then whatever. But I usually don't look at guys in skinny jeans. I don't look at guys in skinny jeans. I don't know, just something about it. And I'm like, how are you comfortable? Because like the thing is, like, I know I wear skinny jeans, right? And I'm like, they make them baggier, I think, like in the front part for guys, but I don't know, like, have you seen guys walk in skinny jeans? They look so funny. They look like little seals. You know, like seals. Wait, is this seals? Not seals. Is it seals? Walruses. You know what I mean? Like little animals when they try to like move, but they can't really walk, so like they wobble. That's what they look like in skinny jeans. Like, I'm like, I don't think they're just made for men. Like, and men like to walk usually with their legs like far out. And it's like, how are you gonna put your legs far out when skinny jeans kind of like snap you in? Like, I don't know. I'm not into the whole skinny jean movement. Even like, it was funny because like Lil Wayne, he never wore skinny jeans, and then all of a sudden he started wearing skinny jeans. So it's like, okay. Yeah, so, yeah, I ain't with the skinny jean movement. I ain't really with that. Just like how they had guys with rompers. The man romper. Yeah, that was funny. I have not yet seen one man wear a romper. You guys tell me if y'all seen any of them. Because I haven't seen them. So, there were some guys saying, I will wear it. I have yet to see a man on these streets wear one of those man rompers. Hilarious. Hilarious. Hey, this live is going pretty. I have time though. I don't have to probably get off here until like 10:30, so I have a little bit of time. I like talking to you guys in the morning time though. It just really opens up my mind and gets me ready for my day, get me fluid. Um, Bliss has been active this morning, girl. I see you up and you ready. You up and you ready. It's not like it's not it's not like they not built the same. The new men, their bodies are so thin and fragile now. Are thin and fragile now. These women are more full figured than the men. Hmm. Well, you know what? I know you we know that Lil Wayne has been off the rocker for a moment. Yeah, Lil Wayne, yo. I did a full talk on him in one of my videos a long time ago when he came out talking about Black Lives Matter. But yeah, we not gonna go back into that one. But you know what? I don't know. Like you said they're skinny. Yeah, I see that too, where a lot of the guys are a lot more thinner nowadays, or I don't know, but not all men though, because everybody's built differently. You know, I see skinnier guys, and then because I mean, it takes a certain type of guy to be able to pull off skinny jeans anyway. If you're a more like built guy, you can't be 6'5", 300 pounds in skinny jeans. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. So you got to be a little bit shorter and I feel thinner to pull off skinny jeans. So you have to, I feel, have a build number one to wear skinny jeans. You know what I'm saying? And I think skinny jeans are more for women, you know? Just saying. But you can't be 6'5", 300 pounds in skinny jeans. It don't work like that. I don't even think they make them for those types. What else did you say? Yeah, I don't even think they make them for them types. Girl, that's funny. Um, I don't know. I like a man. I don't know. Y'all, I don't know. I just like a regular man. I just like if you dress cool, just dress with your shirts, your jeans that fit you, and not this. And even the guys that that are wear baggy jeans. See, I never got that either. Cause this is something that I've been seeing too, where they have like the skinny jeans, but they have the skinny jeans on. They sag with the skinny jeans. Like the skinny jeans are like under the skinny jeans are under the ass. Like they're not like over the ass, like to the waist. Maybe because they can't fit. So like they're like under the ass, and then you got their boxers like hanging out the back. And then they have like on a small shirt. They have, yeah, I don't know. I always try not to laugh. Like, what kind of outfit is that? Wait, let me tell you guys about this again. Fully picture this, okay? You have on skinny jeans, right? You bag the skinny jeans starting, and they stop like under the ass, okay? They don't go up to the waist, they go under the ass. Then you have the boxers hanging out, right? Now, usually I would think you would wear a longer shirt so that it covers it, but no, the shirt stops at the waist. So it's like that gap of ass hanging out between, yeah, I've seen that a couple of times. And I'm just like I have to do like a full twirl around, like, who, why, what, and where? Like, I'm not understanding. I'm not getting it. Like, am I the only one? Like, y'all, I can't. And it's like a lot of new men are changing. They're dyeing their hair purple and red. It's just weird. Who is it? Oh, why do I want to say Little Yachty? Is it Little Yachty? I think it's Little Yachty that they were showing pictures of, where he had on like a girl shirt. No, he had on a girl shirt, and what did he have on? A girl shirt with like a skirt. Y'all, I don't know what's going on. Like, I honestly sometimes and it's just like, well, in hip hop period, if you guys are not as old as me, well, I'm 29, I'm not that old, but like back then, hip hop was, like I said, Little Wayne used to wear like the big old baggy shirts and the baggy jeans. Like, And now hip hop is like, it's totally different. Not only from the stupid ass mumble rap. I don't know how the fuck that's considered music. Number one, I feel like it's made to make us feel like we're some dumbasses. Like when I hear that, like I just feel like I need to be like on a short bus or something. Like not to be like that, but I don't feel like it doesn't really give you anything. It just makes you feel like you need to be some, well, anyways. And then it went from that to like the way that they dress. Like I don't understand it. I don't know. And then my thing is this. Put me on the track. If that's what rapping is about, yo, put me on the track. I will be mumbling with skinny jeans on all damn day. If they can mumble rap, yo, I can drop some bars too, yo. I can drop some bars too. I see we have somebody new in the chat. Who's that? What's your name? Beep, 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 beep. Oh, I just see beep, beep. 929. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Miss Diwali Purple Girl. How's it going? We over here talking about things. The things. But yeah, you guys, like, it's crazy. Like, and dyeing their hair. I mean, whatever. You can dye your hair, you know, but I'm just like, oh, and then I heard Cisco. Remade the Thong song, but it was a bunch of white women in it. See, I didn't watch it yet. But I'm like, why do you need to remake the Thong song? The classic was the Thong, like, it was perfect. Like, why remake it? Like, I don't understand why they have to touch stuff that's perfectly fine. Why? I don't understand it. We've been going pretty strong in this live, y'all. Bliss, you've been keeping it going though, girl. Thanks, because you've been active today. She's been on it. She's like, I got questions and I'm going to ask you today. Hold on. But yeah, y'all, like, I don't know what's going on, man. I have no idea. What am I doing? Oh, hold on. I'm on my channel real quick. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. I'm just going to open up the chat on my computer so that if I need to comment, I can do so. Hold on. Because I'm have you guys on my phone, but I don't think I can comment on my phone. Well, I don't know. I don't think they have it where you can comment on phone. I don't want to be typing on my phone like while you guys are on there. Yeah, it was. Black women, we ain't in demand from what I can see. Hey, you know what though? I think we need to I can't say that we're not in demand. Cisco is one of those men with the little boy body. Oh goodness, girl, you going in today. I can't with you. I can't with Bliss today. Bliss, are you a Gemini? What's your sign? So the women in his video had small bodies like him. Oh my goodness. He didn't want nobody to outshine him. Oh my goodness. No, you didn't. I can't. Oh my gosh. She over here got me. Like, I want to watch the video. Should I watch the video right here with you guys on it live? Hey, you guys are going to get my reaction of it. Let me put it on. Hold on. Is it on YouTube? Is it on YouTube? Hey, you say we not in demand, but I think we are. I think we are in demand. Everybody want to taste. Everybody want a taste of the chocolate, milk chocolate, the white chocolate. Everybody wants a taste of it, y'all. Hold on though. I'm gonna watch it. What is it, Cisco? I want to watch it. Is it was it Thong Song Remake? What is it called? Thong Song Remake? Let me see. Y'all got me over here dying. Cisco Remake. I want to see. You a Leo. My brother and my mom is a Leo. That's why. When's your birthday? My brother's is on the 6th. Let me see what this is. Cisco Thong Song. They have the one from 8 years ago. See, I will watch that one. Let me see. Hold on. I'm curious. I'm curious about this Thong song. We about to play it right now. Hold on. The thong. Hey, I'm gonna turn this shit off. If you get mad, I'm not watching the full thing. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Why didn't my computer want to play? I think they hear me talking shit already because my computer don't want to play the video. What's going on? I see it got a couple of dislikes. I know it's the first one that comes up in the search, right? But why don't my computer want to play it though? My computer knows probably on some bullshit. My computer's like, no, we're not playing that one. Hold on. Why isn't it playing? Don't know what's going on. Hold on. Okay. There it goes. Let me see. My computer know what's up. My computer's like, we not playing that bullshit. Not on here today. Time is going by fast. What the hell? Okay, let me close these. My computer is not working. We are having technical difficulties this morning. Hold on. I'm telling you, they don't want me to watch. They don't want me to be a part of this. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me see. Cisco Thong song. Cisco Thong song. Y'all, I'm curious about this. But at the same time, I don't know. Okay, here it goes. Are you going to play now? All right. It's going to play. Yeah, I heard it was a bunch of white women in the video. So, let's take a look. Got all types of grease. Oh, there's another topic that I want to talk about, you guys. I know, Bliss, since you're tuning in and Miss Divinely Purple, have y'all heard about this whole mixed girls or mixed women taking over the natural hair movement? I'm actually going to hold off. I want to talk about that in another video. But I was watching some videos on it and all that, and I'm like, aren't we all mixed in a way? Or do they just mean biracial women? I'm confused. I'm just over all this, like, oh, you're mixed with this and you have this in you, so you can't be a part of this. Like, what? You know, like, I'm just like, so that must mean that I'm not a part of I can't be a part of the natural movement too, you know, because I'm a mixed girl. Like, you have to be 100% like black. Like, I mean, do I have to be like from roots of Africa to be a part of the natural hair movement? And then they were talking about, like, there's just a different types of things they were talking about. Why doesn't my computer want to play this music video though? Like, it does not want to play. Like, I'm clicking on it and it's like, no. So I'm gonna save that one for a different video, maybe tomorrow's live or something. But y'all, like, I'm just over it. Okay, my computer is not wanting to play the video, so I'm not gonna fight with this today. But yeah, so it's just like, I don't know why my computer is tripping. Internet's on, right? Internet is on. Internet is on. Why am I connected to that one? Okay. Is my Wi-Fi on? It is not on. Hold on. Okay, hold on one second. Let me see if my Wi-Fi is... I thought I was on my Wi-Fi. I'm over here using up data like a motherfucker. Now I'm on Wi-Fi. Okay, perfect. It's the oddest thing. Okay, I was not on the right Wi-Fi. Hold on. Because I'm like, why is my Wi-Fi not working? I was connected to a different Wi-Fi. Which is weird. My computer never connects to the other Wi-Fi because it doesn't work. So I was like, why isn't it going? Because, yeah. But yeah, you guys, so I'm going to actually, yeah, I'm going to actually save that for another video. I just talking about how, like, oh, shit. You guys, am I still live? Am I still live, you guys? Because it did this yesterday where it reconnected. It lost and then it reconnected. And then my live ended up being like a couple of minutes long. Okay, cool. Hey, Tiffany, girl. How you doing, girl? How you doing? Yeah, but... So when they were talking about this whole, like, I'm not going to get into too much detail because I really want to save this topic for another day. But they were talking about how like both of your parents, I think like it was on somebody's like Instagram. Both of your parents have to be black. You have to have a certain hair type, and there was just like other little like rules or something. Like I don't know. It's just this shit's getting out of control. What you say? The video sucks in my opinion. You're not missing anything. He had one mixed chick in the video, but none of the girls were real black women. Oh, okay. I don't know. Don't he? Wait, isn't he married though? He's married to Isn't he married to like a woman? I don't think she's a black woman though. I have no idea. But my computer is working again though, so I'm gonna see. Let's see. I want to see this video. You say I'm not missing anything, but let me see. You see how excited I just got? I'm like, Okay, let me see now. It should play. Yeah, okay. Let's get this popping. Let's see what this is about. I'm curious. Y'all gonna see my reaction to this video. Wait, is this it? I ain't watching no more. Okay. All right. This is my thing. When you have something that is great, leave it alone. Leave it alone. The first Thong song was bomb. The choreography, the setting, it was bomb. When you have something that's good, leave it alone. That's all I'm going to say. But you know what happens in this case is that people try to remake stuff, especially when that's all they have. And in Cisco's case, he ain't came out with no other songs. And so he wanted to remake what blew up. Leave it alone. Like, I'm not even interested anymore because you got girls in rollerblades. It's not even nowhere near to the original. Now I can say if it was like near the original where they're out, you know, like on the island or whatnot. Like, girl, yeah, no, I'm good. I ain't even gonna watch none. Make a lot of black men get rich, and they don't want black women to enjoy these riches with "We Don't Want Girl" trophy time. We can't say all black men though. We can't say all black men because you know for a fact you have like Jada and Will, you have Gabby and what's that basketball player's name? You have Jay-Z, you have Beyonce, you have Barack Obama, you have Michelle. There are so many powerful black couples out there. So I think we need to zone in on those and look at those as examples. Then, I mean, because you do have the ones, yeah, you know, like, who was it? I can't remember who the guy was, but yeah, he ended up like, he used to have, like, you know, black girlfriends back in the day, and then once he made it, oh, yeah, it's like Kanye. That's who I want to think of. You know, but once they get on, they leave you for a white girl. You know what I'm saying? But not all, though. Not all. I can't say all because we do have, I think we need to get out of this bubble. We need to get out of this bubble of, oh, well, black men don't want us as trophies. No, sweetheart. There are black men that love black women and that want them as a trophy. That's all they want. And we have some powerful examples out there. It's just all in the mind. I feel a lot of us carry around this thing in our mind where, and like I talk about manifestation in the other video, the other morning, in laws of attraction, we get these things in our head where it's like, oh, it's negativity. Oh, well, black men don't want black women anymore. Says who? Says who? Says who when there is multiple examples of, you know, girl, you better get out of here with that. She said, girl, Kim is black. You know what? You need to exit to the left on that one. Exit to the left. Oh, yo. Kim is black. No, Kim like that black and that black money. That's what she like. And that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother story. But yeah, girl, it's just, we just gotta get that out of our mind. Personally, for me, I don't give a fuck. Like, if you want to go and be with a white woman, go ahead. To each his own. Like, you know me, you can date whoever you want to date. You can do whatever you want to do. If that's what you want, go ahead. You know, dates that. Be Tiger Woods. I don't give a. As Tiger, I don't care. Tiger Woods. Oh my goodness, that was funny. Whew. But yeah. I mean, whatever. You know what I mean? So you know, like. But we just need to get that out of our heads as far as like, oh, no black man. No, there's plenty of black men that want a black woman. She is a person of color. You tell her that. You tell her that. Tell her she's a person of color, and you tell you tell her that, and you tell me what she tell you. Oh Lord. Ah, man, some people of color don't even believe they people of color. Let's just say. Do I have to say Sammy Sosa? Let me stop. Woo! Some people of color don't even think they people of color. Okay? You go and tell her that. Okay? You know, and on top of that, there's just, I don't support the Kardashians at all anyway. I never was about the image in which they put out, you know, Kim Kardashian, her image that she put out. I'm not all about sexualizing yourself to become something. You know, if it's what you do, then fine, but I don't stand behind it. You know, I've never been about, you know, sexualizing yourself to get to where you need to get. And a lot of people forget about how she came up. People want to think like, you know, how did she come up? Think about how she came up. Think about how she came up. People forget. They forget that little point where it's like that tape was dropped. Okay. Then it went from her to him to somebody else. And then she got in marriage. That I don't know if the marriage was even real. The marriage was probably just for views or for likelihood. I don't know. Don't know what it is. And yeah. And now she's with him, and I just think they're trying to piggyback off of Jay-Z. Okay, that's a whole nother story. A whole nother story. But I never stood about what they were about. I wasn't into watching their whole TV shows or buying any of their makeup, and I'm not with any of that crap. Like, to me, you have to have a wholesome image. And, you know, the only thing you got is your body. That's all you have. So you just put up a picture of you half naked on Instagram, which I can do too. And I guarantee you, your girl will get a lot of hits. So, you know, if I ever want to become super famous, you know, I can always just resort to that. But it's easy. Snapshot yourself half naked, throw it on Instagram, and trust me, you're going to get hits. Same thing with Amber Rose. Don't get me started on that slut walk. Slut walk? Really? That's what we doing now? Slut walk? Putting a picture out with your vagina hanging out? That's what we doing now? But that's all that they have. That's all they have. That's all they have. Like, that's all you have to offer is your body. That's it. You don't have anything else to offer but the flesh and the eyes to look at. You know? And then it's like, you want to say that the slut walk is supposed to be for women empowerment. And I think I've heard Kim Kardashian say something about that too, about I'm gonna talk about that one in a minute, Bliss. About women empowerment. So you're telling me in order for me to feel empowered, I have to show my vagina? I have to show my body to feel better about myself? What? Is that what we're feeding these young girls nowadays? And then you wonder why these young girls are running around with... I seen it yesterday. There was a girl who had on these short shorts. She probably was like 14 years old, but her ass is hanging out. And I'm like, yo, where's your mama at? Because if that was me, my grandmother would have snatched my ass all up and down. She would have snatched my ass all the way back to the house. I tried that once with my grandmother, where I think I was like trying to wear some shorts. I was trying to wear some shorts out, and she was like, you better get your ass back in there and change some pants. I tried it once, and that was it. Like, Girl. Girl. What y'all talking about? Hold on, let me catch up in these comments real quick. Like their mother knew Bruce was gay. Girl. Out of the woodwork, you want to become a woman. You've been a man all your life, had kids. Out of the blue, you want to become a woman. And see, this is where it's touchy, because a lot of people, you know, they get this, the transgender and all that gets into a whole nother subject where people get really touchy on it. And with me, you can be whatever the hell you want to be. I don't care. I don't discriminate. I'm not going to bash anybody. I don't try to change nobody. If you think you a man that wants to be a woman / a man sometimes, if you're a man that wants to be, or if you're a woman who wants to be a man / woman sometimes, whatever, that's your life. Be who you want to be. But for me to, out of the blue, all of a sudden, I want to be a woman, to me, that just thinks, I'm like, what happened to you? Did something trigger you? Like, do you feel stressed out? Like, why all of a sudden that changed so late on? That makes me think. You know what I'm saying? Like, did something happen? You know, are you under stress? You know, but you decide out of the blue that you want to be, or was he gay beforehand? I don't know the full story, but I just found that I found it was odd, the oddest thing, you know. And then you have that too, where, like I said, you have family men. There was, oh, wait a minute. Did you guys hear about the guy, right? He had a family and everything. He was a father, had a family, everything. And then he decided that he wanted to transition to a little girl. And then this family adopted him. And they had, I think, a daughter. And this family adopted this grown-ass man into their family. Now, see, this is how shit gets crazy. Okay? This is how shit gets crazy. Then you wonder why you have those stories where, oh, he was touching me. Is it not weird that a grown man with a family, maybe he's stressed out and he snapped? Because I think maybe he's stressed out and he snapped. But how are you a grown man with a family, all of a sudden you just want to transition to a little girl, and then a family adopts you? Like, nobody sat down with this man and said, we think maybe we should intervene and have some type of therapy. Something's going on. And I think that's where that line is too, where it's like, that right there needs to be investigated. Like, he wants to be a little girl. Because to me, I think of it like this. Like, either he's stressed out and something happened to where he wants to feel like he doesn't have to have that responsibility. It's just, my mind thinks like that. I think deeper into stuff than just what the surface is. It's not just the surface. It's a little bit deeper to that. What else do you guys say? But they stay together until the two. Yeah, like, I don't know. The whole Bruce situation is weird to me. And that's what boys, not men, like. Yep, men. Well, lately, hookers and dancers have been in the come up for a long time. Who adopts a grown man? Girl, that's what I was saying. They adopt him because he wanted to be a little girl. And the family adopted him. And then you wonder why you have those stories where it's like, oh, well, you know, the whole family got murdered, or he was touching the little girl, or girl, I'm telling you guys, that's creepy as fuck. Like, creepy as hell. If I was the wife, I would be like, you know what? We're going to get you some therapy. Was that here in America? I think it was here in America. Yeah, I think it was here in America. I would have been like, girl, if I was a wife, I'm like, we're going to get you some therapy. We gonna get it. We gonna get you. Because to me, that's something different. Like, that's not just some. It's different. You want to transfer him to a little girl, not a little girl, and then the family adopts you. That's odd. Like, no, that needs to be investigated. That needs to be investigated. And then Bliss, you said, well, lately hookers, dancers have been in the come up for a minute. Let me tell you why they're coming up. And this is going to tie into some other shit that I said before. And a lot of people going to be mad. Or a lot of y'all not going to probably agree. But yes, hookers, dancers, they come up. And you want to know why? Because it's sexual. And you want to know why? Because with men, sex gets men. Sex gets men. Sex is powerful. It gets men. And men will spend their money on it. Men will spend their time on it. All of that. Something must have happened to him. That's what, as a child, like, traumatic. I was thinking something must have happened to him as a child or recently something has happened for him. To just leave your family and responsibilities, something either happened to where he couldn't take it anymore, and he snapped, and something happened to him. And that's the reason why too, even with the whole Bruce situation, I'm like, what happened? Something happened. Something happened. Like, it can't just be, because you know, you got those who are like, okay, I was born this way, whatever. And, you know, maybe throughout their whole life they grew up like that. But I feel like when you're like a middle-aged 40-year-old man and all of a sudden you want to become a little girl or a woman, like, to me, it just makes me think like, so what happened? Did somebody, like, did you stress snap? Like, do you think that being a woman will give you less responsibility? Because being the man of the household, you're supposed to run the shit. So I don't know if, you know, I actually made it. Hey, Shebi. Hey, you know what, Shebi? Am I saying your name right? Is it Shebi, Shebi? Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Hey, actually, I'm going to probably wait before I say this, but for the Lola giveaway, the third girl has not contacted me back. So I'm giving it some time. If she does not contact me back because I have not received a message from her, then I will be sending you a message. Because then you will be the winner of the box, the third box. It's been it's been like a week, right? And she has not got back to me. Hold on. I think I didn't get no message from her or anything yet. So I was going to let you know that you were going to be the winner. I will DM you the information. But yeah, it's been a week and she hasn't gotten back to me. So I'm going to actually just go ahead and make you the winner. Hold on. Yeah, I didn't get any DMs from her. Let me check this really quick, you guys. Hold on. For the Lola tampon giveaway that I had one more girl. How do you check your messages on YouTube, y'all? I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just sitting here like, how do you get to your messages? I don't even know how to get to my messages. Oh my. Okay. All right. I don't know how to get to my messages, but I'll check my messages after I get off of here, and then I will shoot you a message because the third girl didn't contact me back, and it's been over a week, and I need to get those boxes out to you guys. So I will message you on here, or either you just go ahead and you can send me a email. Maybe I like to talk to you guys through email. I don't like talking to you guys usually through messaging on here. Did you hear me, Shebi? She didn't respond yet. How do you check your messages? Am I the only one who don't know how to check messages on YouTube? Like, how do you check your messages? Okay, we'll figure that out after the live because I don't want to waste time on the live. Go to community. Hold on. Where's community at? How do you find community? I'm slow, y'all. Wait, where am I? Where you see community at? I see. Where's community at? How you find that? Video manager. This is why it's good to have other YouTubers. Thanks, Miss Divinely Purple Girl. This is why it's good to have other YouTubers that you know and connect with, because y'all, you can learn a lot from other people. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Miss Divinely Purple. I found it. Okay. So, yeah, she has not gotten back to me. And it's been over a week. Somebody else sent me a message. Really quickly. Let me read this real quick. It looks important. Yeah, she didn't get back to me, so Shibi, you're going to be somebody sent me a whole message in Spanish, y'all. I don't speak Spanish. Okay, I have some. You know what? I'm gonna have to go through this on my own time because I'm gonna be here all day. And I want to I'm gonna wrap up this live pretty soon. But yeah, so Shibi, I will actually do this for me. Email me. I'm gonna drop my email in the chat real quick, and then just email me your information so that I can ship you guys off these boxes. It's been a week. Has it been a week? Oh yeah, tomorrow will make it a week, and I don't want to hold on to these boxes any longer. I want to get them out to you guys, and yeah, so I'm going to go to the live. If I can find, girl, what is going on with me today? I don't know how to work anything on YouTube. Don't ask me anything. Don't come to me for advice on how to get anywhere on YouTube. You will be lost. Hold on. Okay. Stop being... Oh, we've been on live for a long time. Oh, there you go, girl. You got it. Oh. There you go, girl. The playback. Yeah, there you go. All right. So you got the email. Just go ahead and email me your information. Congratulations. I really don't like that though. I really do like if you guys are going to participate in lives or in my giveaways. I think it's very important that, you know, you guys put on notifications, and you guys, if you're going to be involved, because like with me, I like to send out all my giveaways at once. I don't want to have to send off 2 and then go back to the post office and send off somebody else's. So if I can get the information as fast as possible, then I can, you know, give it back. Or if you don't want to be a part of the giveaways, if you win, it's always good to just reach out to me and go, you know what, I changed my mind. So yeah, so anyways, you guys, so let's continue with this. All right, so Shibi, good, congratulations, girl, on the giveaway. And so I will email me information, and then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get those out to you guys ASAP. All right. I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna probably get off around like 10:45. So if you guys want to ask me anything, you guys can. I'll leave the ending of this open up for answers, questions. Not too many questions. I mean, I know people are curious sometimes, so if you have any questions, you guys can go ahead and ask me. I have like messages up the butt on. I don't even check I don't get no notifications that I get messages or anything, so I kind of find it funny. I kind of find it funny. And then I have like long paragraphs and messages from people in my inbox, which is really good. I want to actually you know, get into that message box and see what's going on in there, because people probably send me messages, you know, about certain things, but I don't get any notifications about my messages. So if I don't get notifications, I don't check it. So, and I don't get any notifications, so I probably should just randomly check it. But I have a handful of messages here. Somebody sent me one all in Spanish, but I don't speak Spanish. I'm gonna have to probably translate that bad boy. So in Creative Nation, y'all know what, something else too, I am not doing any more third-party MCNs. Your hair has a lot of definition, girl. It does. It's going in braids though. It's going in braids. I'm braiding it up. I'm gonna start Monday after work. I'm putting it back. No, it's not a wash and go. Actually, you know the twist out I did for the where's that brand? You know the twist out that I did for the Natural VIP Flaxseed Gel review? It's the same do. The same do. I just been twisting it up at night, and well, last night I didn't twist it up, but some nights I twist it up, some nights I don't, depending on how I feel. And that's just pretty much it. It's not a wash and go. It's actually a twist out that's kind of turned into something else. But I'm just holding off because I want to braid my hair on it's Monday, so I'm holding off on washing my hair or doing anything to it because I'm going to braid it up. I'm so over my hair right now, you guys. I'm so over my hair. So yeah, but no, it's not a wash and go. My wash and goes, whenever I do wash and goes, they're more curly. Like you can tell I have a wash and go, because if you guys you guys see my hair where it's like just really curly, 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 that's a wash and go. Okay, whenever it's like this or it's stretched and it's not so tight, usually it's twist out. So, you know, and that's another thing too that's funny. People are so funny. When it comes to my hair, y'all, the questions that I get, the other day I got asked twice, was my hair real? I was with a client and she was like, is that your real hair? And I'm like, yes, it's my real hair. And she's like, oh, okay. I just wanted to know, it just looks really beautiful. And I'm just like, I don't know. And then I was at my other job and I was walking and this lady was like, how do you get your hair like that? And I was like, I just, you know, like, cause it's just what it naturally does. So she's like, how do you get your hair like that? And I'm like, it just does that. And then my hair was like pinned down in a bun. And she was like, oh, is that a piece on the back? I was like, no, that's all my hair. And then she was like, oh, can I see? And she walks up and looks at my hair and she goes, oh. And then she walks away. And I'm like, okay. It's just the craziness around my hair that I get. And I just really, you know, and I used to get irritated by it, but now I just see that it's just curiosity. If it's not straight, if it's not your regular curls, or if it's just like not the normal straight hair, then people usually are very curious and they want to know. They want to know how you get your hair like that. They want to know what you're mixed with. They want to know where you're from. I get those questions all the time, and it's like, I used to get irritated, but now it's just like people just are curious. You know, people, if it's not like theirs or what they're used to, is curious. There was a couple that, I don't know if they were from France or something. They were from somewhere. And they had a little boy with them. And the little boy was just staring at me. And he wanted to know, how did I get my hair so curly? Like, he was amazed with my hair. And it was the funniest thing. And he was like asking, like, I guess in French, his parents, he was like, how did she get her hair like that? Did she get it done like that? And the mom was translating. And I was like, no, my hair grows like this. And he was like... And it's just so crazy because when people are from different places in the world, and that's not the first time. I'll tell you guys one more story. When people are from different places of the world and they're not used to seeing, I guess, people of different, you know, mixes or ethnicities or whatnot, it's curious for them, you know. So he was really amazed. And then there was another time where they had people, I believe, there was some people from China. Bye, Bliss. I'm gonna end this up anyway because I gotta get ready for work, y'all. There was some people from China, I guess, that were coming to visit the store, and they all walked in, and there was like a group of them just pointing at me, and I was like, hi. They was like, her hair, look at her. And I was like, welcome to America. And it's just so funny because they're just so curious, and it starts to become where I'm not offended by it. It's just like, all right, you know, people are just curious. They're just curious about other things that they haven't seen before, and you know. So you guys, I'm going to actually end this live here. Today was a great live, I feel. It was very successful. Thanks, Bliss and Miss Divinely Purple, Sheeby, and Beep. You guys, those are the ones that I remember for tuning in. Oh, and what's the other girl's name? The girl with the curly hair. Don't tell me. Tuned in too. Where are you? What's your name? And I think you won a giveaway of mine. Tiffany. Thank you guys all for tuning in, and we're going to definitely, you know, keep this going. I like doing lives. I want to continue this. And so tomorrow we'll probably do another live before I go off to work. Yeah, I have time tomorrow. So we'll probably do another live tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure to check out my 2,000 subscriber giveaway. Make sure you turn on those notifications because you guys, I will be having pop-up giveaways throughout the month of August. Make sure to subscribe to me, and thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to rate, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I will see you guys later. Bye.